I don't even think that picks up in the microphone, does it? It's gonna keep going. Happy holidays, everyone. It's Lauren from Hot for Food, back with another holiday-themed recipe for you today. Actually, you're getting 3 recipes. Lucky you. Now, I was thinking about what to make for you today as we count down to the holidays, and I think we're pretty safe with savory dishes and things for you to bring to your Christmas dinner. Things like the holiday roast, the whole roasted cauliflower, we've got cheddar chive biscuits, green bean casserole, sweet potato mash, stuffed acorn squashes, a gravy recipe. You're covered, basically, for the whole feast. And then I was thinking, what is it we're missing? What are we missing? Well, you're stressed out, you're shopping, you're hanging with family, which ain't nobody got time for that. So what do you need in your hand during all of this? A drink. I'm gonna show you how to make 3 holiday-inspired drinks. We're gonna make vegan nog, we're gonna make vegan Baileys, and a hazelnut hot chocolate. The hot chocolate is not boozy. You can add booze if you want. The other 2 are very boozy. I would go with those, but I just wanted to make an option for those of you who do not consume alcohol. Okay, let's start with the hot chocolate. It's really tasty, it's gonna be delicious, very easy to whip together. So for the hazelnut hot chocolate, we're gonna make homemade hazelnut milk. It's very easy. Basically, any nut milk you wanna make is always 1 cup of nuts to 3 cups of filtered water. And unfortunately, or fortunately, you do need a high-powered blender for this. It will not work in a regular blender, I don't think, because the nuts need to get pulverized a lot. So we're gonna add fresh hazelnuts that have been soaked into this blender, and we're gonna blend together our milk. So you just wanna blend it till it looks milky, and then we're gonna strain the pulp out of it. If you can't make your own nut milk, that's fine. You might be able to find hazelnut milk or just use a different type of nut milk for this. Hazelnut's very tasty though. It's gonna be like a Nutella hot chocolate, and they're very rich, so I feel like it works perfectly for this hot chocolate. Now you need a piece of cheesecloth that's double layered, or a nut milk bag. This is like a nylon one. You can also use a pair of pantyhose that are obviously brand new and straight out of the package, not ones that you've worn, okay? And nylon tends to work the best as it's very fine. You're gonna pour the milk in the bag, and then you're gonna basically milk it. So you really wanna give this a really good squeeze till there's no more milk left. Okay, I think we're pretty good there. Now you can save the pulp and make cookies or dehydrate it into cookies or something. You can bake it with other flours and sugar and make cookies. I'm not gonna do that right now, but I'm gonna save it. And I guess that's a whole other video of how I show you how to use that. But for now, let's just focus on the hazelnut milk. So get a pan on low heat. You're gonna melt some chocolate, coconut sugar, a little bit of raw cacao, and a little bit of sea salt. So to get this moving a little bit, add some of the milk, but not all of it, and just whisk it together. Make sure you keep this on a low heat. It'll only take a few minutes, and whisk it constantly until it's melted through and smooth. And you don't wanna crank up the heat because then you're gonna burn the ingredients. So once it's melted, add the rest of the hazelnut milk, heat it through to a simmer or your desired hot chocolate temperature, but I like it pretty hot, and then serve it with marshmallows. Okay, I had some homemade chocolate hazelnut butter in the fridge that somebody gave me, so I drizzled that on top. You could also do whipped cream if you want on here, or coconut whip. It's so hot. Oh my goodness. Oops, I'm getting it in my hair. 2 more drinks to make. I'm gonna show you how to make the vegan Baileys next. For this, we are using 2 cans of full fat coconut milk. It has to be that thick stuff with all this cream on the top. We're gonna add strong brewed coffee, coconut sugar. This is vanilla powder, but you can use vanilla extract, and a little bit of sea salt. So we're gonna whisk this together, bring it to a simmer for about 20 minutes until it's a little bit thicker, like a syrup. Then we'll add our whiskey. Our vegan Baileys is done cooking and it's a little bit more syrup-like. I'm gonna strain it to get any of the bits of gelatinous sort of skin that got on the surface, which is what happens when you heat this. And then if you're not whisking it constantly, that's what happens, but it's okay. We're gonna bottle it, we're gonna chill it, because you shouldn't be serving this hot. Then we're gonna add Irish whiskey. I already have some made, and what happens if you store this in the fridge, which you should, is it just separates. No big deal. This has the whiskey in it already. Just gotta shake it up. And then we can serve it over ice. So good. You can obviously adjust the booze content. I feel like this could use like its own shot of whiskey in addition to the whiskey that's been infused in there. So, you know, adjust it to your own taste, do whatever. This is just served over ice, which is how people normally drink regular Baileys, or you can also add it to coffee, you know, in the morning when you need to go Christmas shopping or whatever. If you're curious if your liquor is vegan, go to barnivore.com. I've talked about this on my personal channel, but you can pretty much search any wine, liquor, beer brand, and it will tell you if it's vegan or not. Okay, let's make our vegan nog. We're making our own cashew milk, so same thing, cashews and water. So blend it till it's milky, and now we'll strain it. So with the cashew pulp, guess what you can make? Vegan cheese. You can just put all the usual seasonings in there, cheese seasonings, as per many of our recipes, and then put it back in the cheesecloth or nut milk bag and let it firm up. And then you got tasty cheese for a party. Cheese ball. So for this, we're gonna use freshly grated nutmeg just because it's very fragrant. But if you don't have it, you can also use the pre-ground. All right, you're gonna put your cashew milk back in the blender. You need the thick cream from the top of a can of coconut milk like this. This is about half a cup. If your can doesn't do that, you wanna put it in the fridge overnight. So this is gonna help make it thicker. You can use coconut sugar or regular sugar. This is just gonna make it a little darker than normal. Now we're gonna add nutmeg, cinnamon, a little bit of vanilla, and sea salt. I don't know how you like your nog, but I'm gonna serve it at this temperature. It's kind of cool-ish, but it's not chilled or really cold. You can also heat it up over the stove and serve it warm. Then when you're ready to serve it, you're gonna add spiced rum. About an ounce per serving. That makes it a bit strong, but that's how I like it. You, of course, don't even need to use spiced rum at all, but it does make it extra festive and noggy. I think this one might be my favorite one. There they are, our 3 holiday drinks. We've got Hazelnut Hot Chocolate, vegan Baileys, and the vegan nog. I have a lot of drinks to drink, all to myself. Good thing John's here to share with me. All right, toast to the holidays as early as now. You've probably already started. We've got a few more holiday themed recipes coming your way before Christmas, so stay tuned and watch the channel. We're here every Wednesday. Subscribe if you like what you see and if you're not already, and follow us on social media at Hot for Food. Tag any photos you have if you want to post them of these drinks, or maybe your own little cocktail concoctions that you come up with. We would love to see them and see what you're making. There was so much great response from Thanksgiving. So many people made recipes from our blog and from our YouTube channel, which is amazing. So we want to see even more this Christmas so that you're having a cruelty-free, vegan, plant-based, awesome feast. All right, I'll see you next week. Bye. I'm drunk already from 2 drinks.